but everyone wanted a story, even though we've said it before on how we met. So I told them we would do it.
Okay. You want to start? You want me to start?
Grace stalked me and she wouldn't leave me alone.
Whatever.
And finally I was just like, whatever.
Whatever. No, I didn't. So, I don't know how to explain this in 9 minutes.
So long story short, we'll do a part 2. So long story short, we met at the gym and Grace was just interested in everything that I was interested in, so I kept trying to hang out with her.
So our Zumba teacher started smaller classes at a smaller gym.
Long story short, we met at a gym. That's all we need to know. Yes. We met at a gym. And then
I invited Maddie to go to Catholic group with me because she kept Facebook messaging me
because
we had a lot in common.
Trying to make friends.
She posted a video of the Zumba teacher doing a routine and I liked it. And so she added me on Facebook and noticed we had a lot of common interests. Yeah. And so she kept asking to like hang out and do stuff. And I was like, okay, I don't really know you, but okay. And so I invited her to our Catholic group because we both are Catholic.
Yeah.
And
I still have the picture somewhere.
We went to the mall for like
a couple hours.
Yeah.
We started doing everything together. We became like best friends before we even started dating. Like instantly best friends.
Yes. And she would like text me like 2 a.m. that she was going to eat tacos and asked me if I want some and wanting to come over.
Finding reasons.
So, yeah, just finding reasons to get together with me, and I did the same thing with her. So
I was gonna say, don't make this all a one-sided thing. So at the time, I was actually already talking to someone else, and
that was not a girl.
And Grace was hell bent on winning. And I remember that I went on a date, and I was just like, I don't really want to like be with just you know.
This guy kissed her in front of me, so
anyway,
I was
long story short. I went out to dinner with him and I came back and when I say Grace graced my house, it had G plus M hearts all over the sidewalk, all over the front door. I walk up and I'm like, this is awkward.
Wait, you're off track. So like the week or two before, this is like 2 weeks before, we spent every single night together after we would get off work and we would sit there watching 13 Reasons Why. We ate pizza, we cuddled.
Yeah.
So that kind of started everything. It's not I just met her and then all of a sudden I went over to her house and stalked her. No, so it was like 2 or 3 weeks of like hanging out nonstop, and then Maddie one day was like, I just want to let you know I have feelings for you and I want to kiss you.
And then she had to go to tutoring.
Text.
Then she had to go to tutoring for 2 hours.
And all I could think about for 2 hours was, what in the heck am I going to respond?
It was a long 2 hours of my life. I was like, well, just lost that best friend.
No.
Here we go.
So, and then, so I went over to her house and we... This is very misjumbled.
Yeah, it is. Long story short.
We hung out for about 2 weeks straight and like nonstop. She said she had feelings for me, and then we basically started hanging out more and she was very nervous to be with a girl.
Well, because
of social expectations and stuff, which I was nervous as well, but ultimately she ended up being like, you know what?
Fuck it.
I don't care. So, and I did the same thing.
Yeah. Because I feel like if someone means enough to you, you kind of just, you say screw it and you go for your own happiness.
Yes.
So then, long story short, we start dating, and about 2 months in, Grace is like, okay, we're not going to tell our parents till we hit like 6 or 7 months, just so like we're mentally prepared. And then the next day, Grace calls me bawling because she's told her mom.
Because I can't keep anything from my mom.
She's like,
I can't lie to my mom.
I told my mom and she's mad. And I was like, Grace. Yeah. So, wait, what happened to not telling anyone yet? Because no one really knew.
My mom eventually came around, but it took a while. So,
we'll do coming out stories a long way from now when we're ready.
But we're best friends now. We were best friends before, and then we had like a period of 9 months where it was very, very rough between both of us.
But I played good guy because I was constantly still pushing Grace towards her, even though they were fighting, because I feel like when you butt heads, you still need the love there.
Yes.
And then we slowly started telling our friends, and then finally we were just like, screw it.
But we basically moved in with each other after a month and a half.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever. You wouldn't even look because you...
No, I think I found a... Is that a...
Yes, it's a water spigot, but it doesn't work. So, anywho,
Long story
that's our
short,
story.
Best friends.
We were best friends first, and did everything together, and then we both had feelings for each other and we expressed them and it worked out. So
Yeah. And a bunch of people keep messaging me like, I like a straight girl, and I don't know how to respond because I liked a straight girl too, and it turned out good.
Yeah.
So I don't really
I dated
know.
guys before Maddie, but for some reason the attraction was just different from a
Because
friend
I'm funny.
attraction.
She's
Not
laughing
just
on
because
camera.
you're funny. There's other things I liked about you besides you being
My
funny. Yeah, that too. But anywho,
And then Grace would come to like all my softball games.
I would. It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
We always wanted to be around each other, and I was like, why do I never want to do this with any of my other friends? Like, it was just different. So I was like, I know she's my best friend, but like, I just want to be everywhere she is, every moment of every day. If that doesn't sound stalkerish at all.
No, not at all.
But you felt the same way.
I did. There was this one time that I was in bed and it was like midnight and I was like, I'm getting tacos. Do you want some? And I was like, I hope she says yes. But then I'm like, then I have to get out of bed. And she's like, oh my God, yes, I'm starving. I was like, okay, I got
Yes.
Taco Bell.
And there was one day that like she brought me a milkshake because I said I wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
And I felt horrible.
That was
because I didn't want
before
her to
that. That was
leave.
before everything.
Yeah, but I still.
You
didn't
were
want
like
you to
walking
leave.
scout and you're like, I was on my way to Zumba and you're like, I don't feel well. And I was like, I'll bring you a shake. And then
Yeah.
I turned around, went and got a shake and missed Zumba because I gave it to you.
Yeah. So long story short, we just spent a lot of time with each other. Why is everybody's car like a
I don't know.
motorboat?
I told them today we're filming outside because I told everyone to go outside today. I'm not editing that out. Y'all just gotta listen to it.
Okay, so anyways, we just spent a heck of a lot of time with each other.
Yeah.
That was abnormal for just friends.
And I
Like
think
friends, good friends, hang out all the time, but not like all the time.
like
and,
inseparable.
like inseparable, like didn't want to be away from her, like texting her all the time. So
how to keep the relationship strong.
we've
and
been
I think
together for almost
we are
3 years.
It'll be 3 years in April
Well,
next
yeah.
month. Yesterday I rolled over. I was like, oh my God, we missed our anniversary because of the whole quarantine thing. I forgot what month it was. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, we missed April. And she's like, no, we didn't. I'm like, yes, we did.
It's still March. It's still March.
That's how much this quarantine is like affecting my brain. Is that I thought it was already May. But a lot of people wanted to know like how we stay strong, and I'm not gonna lie, we can do sound a good fight, but then
Yeah.
then we're like 5 minutes later we're fine.
So I think we just have
Communication.
communication is important. We
We both like to have the last word.
yes. You're gonna go through a stage where it's like everything is
The honeymoon.
flowers and the honeymoon. Ours lasted probably about 1.5 years.
Yeah.
We just were good. Everything was flowers and butterflies. We barely fought. And then all of a sudden we had like one big like fight. And for about 3 months, Maddie and I still communicated with each other. We still lived in the same house and she supported me through it. But I went through a really big bout of depression and
Yeah.
anxiety. And had to see somebody about it just because I was so stressed out. So we slept in separate rooms for almost 2 months, but we
Yeah.
still talked.
I mean,
and
we
hung
still
out
loved each
and
other.
Loved each other, and she still told me she loved me. She's just like, I just need space for a little bit.
Because
I
it
just
was
need a
so
break.
draining.
Yes. So we both agreed that we were gonna work on things individually, and then come back together. So we still like.
I wouldn't
like,
recommend it, but
no.
it worked out great for us.
Yes. So it gave me like my own space and room to breathe in the evening. And like during the day we hung out with each
Yeah.
other. But like when we went to bed, and there were a couple nights I still would come
Yeah.
in your room. But most of the time we were separate for
For a little
months.
bit. Yeah.
But I think it gave me a way to like work on like I went on medicine and that kind of took effect, and then just talking stuff out and having my own space for a little bit to just like decompress and like make myself important for
Yeah.
a couple months was important to our relationship and made it even stronger. So
But I mean, after that, looking back at it, now we have like one blowout every 6 or 8 months. Like, it's
Yes.
not, but and they're not even bad. Like, we take yesterday, for example. We had a falling out yesterday, but then we took a nap
we're
together and we were fine.
yes. We're hormonal females, you know, just
But I think it goes to say, like,
we're very
you
catty when we fight. But
we do, and we both like to have the last word, and
Yes.
we both will have the last
like-
word. I'm done. No, I'm done. No, I'm done. No, I'm done. So, like, but the moral of the story is, even if you fight, if you truly love someone, at the end of the day, you're fine. Like, we can have a huge fight like we did yesterday. We both lay down, not talking to each other, and we wake up and we pick up right where we left off, like, talking, just fine, like nothing happened.
and then I also think, like, part of it is respecting each other's, like, things that you enjoy. Like, yours is your photography, your YouTube.
Yeah.
I enjoy YouTube too, but your photography, your YouTube, your TikTok, stuff like that. I give her space to do that type of stuff, and, like, I have trust in her. So, like,
Yeah,
I'm not
she knows I'm not going to start stripping on TikTok.
So I'm not worried about outside sources intervening and stuff like that.
Yeah, we have full trust. Like, Grace could go to a frat house and I would not even be worried. I mean, I'd be worried that they'd be stupid to her, but other than that, like, I trust her.
Yes.
Like, I feel like trust is a big thing. But even, like, yesterday, even though we had the world's biggest fight, we both laid down to take a nap at, like, 3 o'clock because we're lazy. And we woke up and I forgot we had the fight and started talking. And it was like, boom, we're fine. Like, you know, that's just our relationship. Like, we can argue over something, and then Grace will say something, and I start laughing at her because it's stupid that she's mad, and then we're fine. Like,
but I will tell you, it's been different in other relationships I've been
oh,
in.
yeah.
So, like...
Shit, I walked out and wanted an argument and never came back.
Yes. So, like, depending on what relationship you're in, I feel like if it's not...
Genuine.
A genuine relationship and stuff,
It won't
things
recover.
like these aren't going to help work it out.
Yeah.
You know, like, you have to be truly committed to that person, like 100%. Their flaws, I know every one of Maddie's flaws.
Oh God, name 2.
She changes things last minute on me, which is a very big pet peeve of mine. And what's another pet peeve? You taking all the warm water in the bathtub. She runs the water all the time. She's brushing her teeth,
because, guys,
whatever.
water to me is soothing, and then too, I have POTS,
Like, you're
so
running
I
up
can't
the
regulate
water
my
bill.
body.
Stop. So.
Well, my pet peeves are, you're always late. She literally will throw me into a panic attack and we'll fight because I'll be like, hey, we need to leave at 3. And she's like, oh, okay. And she gets ready at 3. And I'm like, no, we leave at 3.
Yes.
So, like, but we know that, like, we know each other's pet peeves. So I feel like when we get mad at each other for someone, like, triggering it, we like, yeah, I did it. Like,
But I think we also find, like, little ways to, like, still show each other that we love each other. Like, one day you'll come home with a chocolate bar or something.
oh, yeah.
Or
I bring her stuff all the time.
Or I'll sit there and I'll be like, hey, here's this, you know, or hey, we're gonna do this tonight, or hey, I'm gonna buy you dinner or something.
Yeah.
You know, like, we kind of trade off, like, showing each other little ways.
Well, and honestly, I feel like YouTube's brought us closer because we have to sit here together and think and brainstorm.
It has a lot. So I feel like we started YouTube, we were close, but, like,
now we're closer.
We're super close, and YouTube has forced us to do a lot more together.
Yeah.
Like, not that we weren't already, but I just feel like we, like, have to have a planned date or plan something that we're doing together.
Not right now, though, because we're
least
going
once a
into the
week.
house.
Yes.
But
like every week during the summer and stuff, it was like, okay, we're going to go to Oceans of Fun this weekend and we're going to film. So it was like...
I miss Oceans of Fun.
I know. It'll be open soon. But I feel like everything was, like, planned out. And I feel like making sure that your significant other feels important, and I don't know, just communication. Yes.
It's the big thing. So, but we love you guys. This is going to count as our day 4 of quarantine, or the coronavirus diaries.
Because nothing much has really changed.
Nothing's changed.
Other than we're just at home and we're at work.
Yeah.
So
So we love you guys.
bye.